There we go.
Yeah, maybe anyone.
I'm good.
So I don't have my little box where I have a spare key, so we only have one key now. I wire tied this down. I want to see how that works. Hopefully,
Okay.
it works better.
Yeah. Did you have it that way last time you came out here?
No, I just had it tied with the straps they give you, which don't really work. Hey, Brandon, when you get a chance, hand me that salt.
The salt? Oh. Dang.
doesn't take long for those trails to get whooped, man. It seems like already they're starting. That was flat last Saturday. Doing good, man.
That was good. Arms are a little pumped.
Death grip. I know it. I know it well.
I'm getting used to the power band. It comes on actually a little later than I thought it might.
Mm-hmm. It kicks though, doesn't it?
I had no frame of reference, but I thought it would come in at a certain spot. And once it does, man.
Yeah, oh yeah.
She goes.
Oh, here's the things. I mean, everybody keeps a finger on the clutch. Do you do that too?
Not yet.
I don't like doing it. I feel, but I should. You know, because if you get that whiskey throttle thing, because with the power band, it helps that happen. Because when you kick it, you go whoa, you come back, and now
and
you're
wants
giving
to
it
rip.
more. That's a hard thing.
Yeah.
You know? So just be cognizant, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good breathing that two-stroke. Kind of like it.
Give you a little,
I remember.
little two-stroke asphyxiation here today.
I remember. No, that's good, man. No problem.
What's which way does it? I forget. Does the A go that way?
It sweeps to the left, and then it just you follow it around. But yeah, it sweeps to the left right here. Yeah. I think this is X. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think that sign back there had an X on it.
That.
Just mean.
That's
Well, X is just crossing, right?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
sure X crosses. I should know that by now, but I don't.
That was
Not
good.
bad riding today, though. It'll improve when the rain starts.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad.
Can you turn that on and off easily, also?
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it's locked right now.
Okay.
But that
right.
that black switch on the top, if it shows red, it's locked.
Okay.
And if it's unlocked, then it just slides back and it's off.
I like
Like
that.
some guys with the GoPros, they're like, "Am I flashing?
Yeah.
Am I flashing?"
That's right. Right.
This is, I can just reach up and I know whether it's on or off.
I'm really looking forward to seeing that video. I'll probably pick one up.
Well, I'll follow you next time and I'll let you see yourself.
Okay. What do you mean now? Or,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow you. I think when I was behind you, I was thinking a little bit less.
Okay. My only problem is I can't turn around easily.
Yeah.
So I'll keep it at a decent pace.
Are you going third gear?
No.
Second?
Actually, here you will hit it though because it's pretty flat.
Yeah. that?
I wasn't looking, I guess. I
have no idea where we're at.
I got us off Trail A. I don't think we should be in here right now. You're just learning
Yeah,
this bike. Yeah.
Might be a bit much.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm sure you'd be fine, but just, you know, just
eventually.
Error on, you know, safety. So we'll just kind of go back the way we came. I don't even know where I got off. I mean, I wasn't looking.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah. You want to go that way? I mean, that looks still somewhat traily.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
We'll give it a shot.
It just stay away from the right. That's where it goes down. That's the pit.
Okay.
So that's the whatever it is.
That's one of the mines or whatever.
One of the mines, yeah. You want to leave?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
For now. How awesome is that up there, though?
Huh?
That up there. Other way.
Yeah.
Up through there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you'll be there. You'll be there.
campground area. First gear walking speed. I've heard really good things about the campground area. Obviously never been here. Not before we look at it here. This bike is a lot easier to balance than his. Off the bike, that'd be fun. On that loop, I tried to wheelie over but I didn't have the power band. So for all you guys that are like, shooting the power band, there I agree, I should have been. Those last two sets coming down the hill.
Yeah, coming down.
That was fun, dude.
I was hoping you weren't going too fast.
No, I think I was in second or third. I honestly can't tell. I'm not used to the
really
boot.
Tight. Those gears are so tight anyway. I mean, especially on a two-stroke.
And this shifter is in a little bit from where yours was. Not that I have like a ton of riding experience on either of our bikes, but like when I grab it, I've missed it a couple times.
Right, right.
And coming down the hill, I think I was I don't know,
Hey,
second
man.
or third. But I was wheelie hopping like over every other set, so.
Yeah, yeah, and you know, let me know. I think we're doing. This is a good mix here. We're, how do you like the whoops? Let me ask you that.
When I'm ready for them,
Right.
I can keep it in the power band.
Right.
A couple of them coming down, I wasn't in the power band, and when I tried to get on it, it was like bleh.
Right. So are you hitting them and keeping them in the front? Oh, you are. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Like I said, those last two sets coming down the hill. Actually, not this last little flat part, but this one before it and the one before that.
Right. Well, the one over the hill, if you weren't expecting it, and I know some good size.
Yeah.
It was definitely a good size troughs
Yeah,
in there.
it's getting some good action.
So what do you think of the bike?
I love it.
Awesome, man. Yeah.
I got to get used to the power band. I got to get used to the shifter and rear brake pedal.
Okay.
And I think that's more so my boots.
Right.
Like I need muscle memory to know where to go for it.
When I first started riding, I didn't know how to shift with these boots on. I was like, how do you do that?
Yeah, it's so bulky.
Yeah, I mean, really, like I was almost doing this, like coming off and just going like that.
Yeah.
And not uncommon for me to shift into neutral.
Yeah. But this, I'm really surprised. Like I said, not a ton of experience on either bike, but I'm surprised at how this handles.
Oh, it's a light bike.
It feels lighter. I mean, I think it's only like 7 pounds lighter.
There's two things going on.
But it's lower too.
I absolutely agree with you. I feel I can ride my CR250 better than I ride this. And I put them next to each other, and this is just a hair taller.
Yeah.
But because
I wonder if the mass of the engine.
Because there's so much going on top of the motor.
Yeah.
There's the the camshafts and all that stuff. There's nothing going on on top of yours.
Yeah.
Nothing. So.
But in that wood section where all the vines and everything, where some of the corners are kind of tighter.
Yep. Yep.
I felt like I could just point the front wheel and it would just go there.
Now, are you keeping your head over the bars and stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I know. The thing about that is, and it kind of makes sense, and I'm starting to feel more comfortable at it, but you're putting more weight over the front tires, so it's going to go
sinking.
where you, instead of, because I naturally kind of ride back, and that was really bad because you get into a turn and the front wants to ride up. I mean, it's almost like I want to stay away from the danger.
Right.
So back, really, that was my mentality.
Yeah.
All right, man.
But I gotta practice on. Like I feel like I have good elbow. Sitting.
Yeah.
But when I stand, I'm not compensating for it. So I feel like when I'm standing, I got good center of gravity, but the moment I try and get on the gas and go back, my elbows aren't up and my hands aren't up. So I gotta.
That's a conscious thing, and I'm still working with that. But I'm got a lot better than I used to be.
Yeah.
Elbows up, man. That's a big.
Now,
and you know why? Because it gives you more stability.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you're like this, the thing wants to twist and
you
can't do much about it. But if you're like that, it also brings your head over the bars.
Yeah.
Which is where it's supposed to be.
When you go from sitting to standing, do you compensate in the grip, or do you keep your hand the same? You know what I mean?
Let me. I'll be cognizant of that next time. I'll try to figure out what I'm doing. I probably pretty basically. I mean, there's not a much. No, I don't really change. I can't say I change.
I wonder if part of that is height too.
Huh?
Like when I stand up, I feel like I'm soaring above.
Yeah.
For all the YouTubers out there, I'm 6'4".
Yeah. You know what? You might
Get a bar riser.
Yeah, you might benefit from that. You're right. You're a tall rider, and.
Well, because Chris was pretty short.
Huh?
Chris was pretty short.
Yeah.
The guy.
That's right.
YouTubers again. Guy I bought the bike off of. He was like, yay.
Bar risers, man.
So.
Maybe in your future.
You want to head back to?
Sure.
I could use a drink.
Okay.
I don't know where the trail goes, but we'll make our way.
Okay, this one hits a lot of whoops.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it. This one, basically hugs I-75.
Okay.
So we're on the.
Plus, I really don't know how much gas was in it when we started.
Oh, okay. You didn't.
So.
You didn't gas up?
Well, I had it somewhat topped off through the week.
You'll be fine.
But.
You didn't run it much at your house. home.
Well, I lost Steve. No idea. When I stalled it, he went off. As you should, I mean. That's how it goes. Hope he doesn't think I'm hurt somewhere. He'll probably have to go look for me. But that was the first ride. That was a good one. I'm pretty tired. Went out for quite a bit. I don't know how long. I'll have to check the video and see what kind of time we got. But yeah, that was a blast. Oh man, that was good. So that's a little tour of kind of the A trail, a little bit of off-road. little bit of the scenic view. Camera's dirty, I'm sweaty, and loving it. So, hope you enjoy. More on the next video. See ya.